In an era where many of our young males remain without drive or focus, attaching themselves to criminal indecencies and an idle lifestyle, the St. Lucia Boxing Association showcases how the stimulating and discipline-oriented sport of boxing has the potential to give both St. Lucia's young men and women an avenue to express themselves and refocus their lives. David Shakes Christopher, president for the association, uses international sensations such as Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather as leading examples of troubled and disenfranchised individuals who were able to find purpose through this sport. Shakes comprehends how the anger management, training, and commitment that is often associated with boxing is like no other and should be utilized by our government as one of the leading forces stirring the youth away from crime and violence.
Boxing is the only sport you don't play. You play cricket, you play football, you play tennis, you don't play boxing. So that's to show you the importance of boxing to deal with the dynamics of ghettonomics, dealing with these boys in the ghettos, the anger management. If you check the history of boxing, a lot of the big boxers come out of the prison. Mike Tyson and all these boxers, these fellas who came out of place like BTC in these other countries and became champion boxers. Boxing is a sport you can get your energies out. But if you take a gloves like this here and you put your hands in the gloves, I'll give you a demonstration. If you put your hands in the gloves like this, you can't hold the gun. You can't squeeze the trigger. So that's why we use the slogan, hands in gloves, not on guns or knives.
The president expands on this notion by highlighting how the St. Lucia Boxing Association should be able to work closely with law enforcement, the Boys Training Center, and other entities focused on youth rehabilitation.
We want to use boxing as a machinery to work with the necessary organizations, the probation officers, the police, the different groups around the island. Come to the Boxing Association, engage us so we could come and speak to these youths in the different areas because we have the capability and we could speak the language of what's going on. A lot of people with the diplomatic qualification and all the doctorates, they cannot speak that language, and that's the problem where we're falling off. So boxing is the language you can use to combat the crime.
Shannon LeBon outlines how events such as the OECS Boxing Championship and the St. Lucia Boxing Association are dedicated to providing opportunities for young individuals who have been consumed by gang culture and violence.
For us, it's about creating opportunities for some of these kids, especially on the front line in Vieux Fort, and you hear the stories down there, to get them off the block. And to get them away from potentially deviant activities in boxing gym. So once you can create opportunities for these kids to be positively engaged before they become in conflict with the law, you're saving one, you're saving two, you're saving three lives. So that's our concept and that's the approach. And the examples of people's lives who have been changed in and outside of the ring are available at a fingertip. But it's critical for us to appreciate we have to first give these children the opportunity to be engaged positively, or else they're going to be our next biggest problem.
For any individuals interested in partaking in this life-changing sport, the St. Lucia Boxing Association encourages individuals to reach out as they are often available through the Castries Gym, adjacent to the VG Sports Complex area. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offor reporting.